Good evening and welcome to episode 88 of season 8, all the 8s of Factory Town, where I have let the game run for a bit and done some things off camera, which I said I was going to do a while ago and have finally done. So over here in some magic area, you can see we have all these new buildings and all these new things and all these wonderfulness and the belt spaghetti. We now have 6 areas doing mana crystals. These mana crystals in these 4 here move up to the temples here, making ourselves some water crystals and ether, air and earth. Earth, air, fire, water. And then down here we are doing 2 more, which run the steam pipes, the mana pipes and the mana brick. And then all the excess stuff goes off down here for whatever is needed. Although it's not right now because I've actually stopped everything because I had some temporary stuff set up which I've forgotten about. Let's fix that so we can now say that this is all reconnected and running. There we go. Awesome. We have our mana bricks and that not going over to here at the moment. We do have a place full here of bits because I needed to just get things off belts, so that was done there. We can connect this up if we need to. I don't really think we do. Maybe. I think perhaps if we sell some mana bricks, then stuff would be. Why have you got no happiness at all? Wait, what? Huh? Huh? What? Wait. What's going on here? What's going on here? Is the road broken? Yes, the road's broken. Of course. Yes, the road is broken because I didn't raise... mistakes. Look at this. See, it's a good job I do go over these things because I find mistakes. I broke the path here. Let's remove this. Connect that. There we go. That house now has happened. Just so happened the one house I came to being like, hey, let's just have a look at what we can sell. Is the broken one. That's very convenient. That could have been like that for a very long time. I would not have noticed. Oh, there you go. Okay. Well, that's good. Fixed. There we go. Okay. So yeah, so these are doing their things there and they're there. So what I was going to get to was, you have your happiness now. So you've got 6 food happiness, you've got 4 hardware, 3, you've got 2 basic medicine. We're not selling anything else for the medicine. That's fine. Paper-wise, you will get more once you get the industrial knowledge and standard books. We're not doing anything in there. You are all good. Magic supplies. Now we could sell mana brick. I don't know if I want to or not though. There are 8 points required in here, so it's quite a bit. So I'm thinking of selling protection spell books and cure spell books, to get the blue and purple coins, because they're the 2 we're lagging on. Although we're not, because yellow coins are going. Red coins are going mad. Yellow coins are not so much. But we can sell those 2. That's 6 plus wards is there's the 8. So we might do that. But in the meantime, I could sell the bricks and use that to get another happiness bonus, which would be useful because every happiness bonus gives us 10 houses, which is what we want. Because here I can actually upgrade this, which I'm going to do. Bop, there we go. So we've upgraded that now, it's level 8, which means you now have an 80% chance to get more goods. So I really want to do that here because of the bonuses to books and things. Not that we're struggling for books anymore. This is completely full of books. In fact, do you know what? I'm going to put in another train. I was talking with this idea for a while. Processing. Toying with this idea for a while. I thought, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's throw another book train in, like so. Are we selling books? We are just selling raw books rather than cookbooks. Yeah, we're selling raw books rather than cookbooks. Might need a train doing that because I believe the consumption of books is 20 seconds, so they go through a lot. I think by the time our train is getting up to our 5th stop, which would be the farm on this one here, you're not going to be getting any books at all, are you? I bet you haven't had any education for a long time. No, you haven't got any books at all. So we're getting to the point where we might need another train. Or, actually, perhaps we should just add a 5th carriage onto the trains. That would work. That would work pretty well, actually. I think I kind of want to do that. I also want to move this. I don't know. Directly to Orphan Ford Station. Yeah, that's okay. Let's move you over there. And just do that there. Yeah, whatever. There we go. So you can now output into there, and yeah. Okay. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to come here, and I'm going to cut off the train there, and we'll catch all the trains. We'll catch all the trains, and then we'll add a 5th carriage to each and every one of them. I think that would be a good idea. We can catch all of them in that one slot there, because every train will go down that route. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll catch every train there, and then we'll add the 5th carriage to each one, because now we've got 5 stations. So it makes sense. All the rest of the trains will leave at 4. Delivery ones we'll put to 5, because then they can drop off 50 books here, 50 books to the next one, and that will be that works for us. Okay. So, with that in mind, bear in mind these do take a little while to actually drop off stuff into barns rather than things. So, yeah, with that in mind, what we want to do is we want to up our magic conveyor belts. We want to get our magic conveyor belts. That's the plan. I'm just always coming back and checking out the book area and paper area and stuff to make sure everything's working fine for it, which does appear to be at the moment. We are struggling for paper and cloth, but then we fill up, so everything's good. But I think producing 80% instead of 70% will give us, 18 books every 20 cycles instead of 17 books. That's the way my brain's working on that. So yeah, I think that would be pretty good. More bonuses. So we want to add more houses here. And to add more houses here, we need to hit the next happiness level, and we're so close to it, but it never quite catches it. I've never seen that light up. So we are very, very close to it, but not enough. Not quite enough. Move some of these spare houses to the actual proper location, shall we? We've got houses now. Yeah, the outside ones are the important ones that have houses. We'll just put them there with the paper. There we go. Okay. So yeah, I think we will. I think we'll sell mana brick. Now, where would mana brick sell? Mana brick would sell in the speciality? Nope. It would sell in the general store? Nope. Where does mana brick sell? You'd think I know this, wouldn't you? No. Sells in speciality good. Does? Oh yeah. Blind. Okay. Mana brick. Okay. Right, copy the content of that. Just go around to each one. Boop. Wait, we're not selling boards here. What have I done? Hold on. Books. And this. What? Have I? I have really messed these up, haven't I? I have really messed these up. You don't even have a speciality set in place. Didn't I go around and fix all this? I thought I fixed all this last episode. Did I just break things? Did I miss one? Did I change something somewhere? No, wait. Hang on. Something makes no sense here. Something makes no sense. You have medical wraps. You are selling medical wraps. Correct? Yes. Oh, that's what I've done. That's what I've done. Your medical wraps, because your medical wraps. I've missed off. I haven't done the ward thing. I thought I did that. No, maybe I didn't. No, I definitely didn't. Okay. So maybe in the last episode when I was explaining that I couldn't find a ward train and everything was going wrong, maybe it's because I didn't build the ward train whatsoever. Maybe I just imagined it. Which is quite possible. Yeah, I am confused. Okay. You don't get one. You've got one, but you don't have one either. Yeah, I guess I set up the ward train in one place and then didn't do it anywhere else. That means we've had 37,000 wards from just selling to one place. Yeah. Okay. Right. And then you are being sold via this one here. I want to filter you with mana bricks. Okay. Going to put in another grabber. Mana brick. Then we're going to press tab. We're going to copy that and paste it in every location it needs to go. Nice and simple. Okay, that would explain a lot. That would explain an awful lot. Unless I did do this and then I've messed up when I've done the medical wrap thing, because I'm sure I had a ward train. I'm sure I had a ward train. Can't find one. Maybe I'm seeing things. Maybe I'm going mad. But as the Hatter said, well, as Alice said, actually, all the best people are. So, it's fine. It's fine. So we'll do this. You're connected. And you're connected. Okay, there we go. Boom, 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 boom. And now we just need to get another wagon. I don't want to copy this right here. That there. I did do all the research as well for the temples. We've done all the fire temple research, or temple research for each and every one of them. So so that was done. Okay. Yeah, nowhere has specialty goods, so I've not been selling wards anywhere. So I am an idiot. There we go. That's the problem. There's your problem. The thingy ain't working. Well, you don't have a thingy for it to work. Oh, okay. Now that makes sense. That's this way. Oh, we're so close to actually being inside them. We just need to get level 9 and we can put some in there. Or actual... Then you want to be there. Okay, so we're good? Yeah, we're good. Okay, okay. Right. Then we go around and just go, hey you, what do you pick up from there? Drop off from there. Hey, you, oh, you have not been filtered correctly. Not that it matters right now, but it will in the future, so let's do that. Hopefully you might be able to empty yourself of goods. So like you, pick up from there, drop off from there. Zoom, you, drop off. If I can find the ward train. Right. Yeah, you've not been filtered properly either. Mistakes have been made in many locations. I am also very confident that there are a few trains driving around with the wrong filters on them. So it's quite possible they're driving around and around and around and around and doing nothing. So you are filtered correctly. You pick up to there. You're done already. Then you're done, but who this one? You are not filtered correctly either. Nah. Wow. Wow. All the mistakes. I may have to spend some time going over and doing things. I spent oh, what have we got? I've spent nearly 6 hours. Nearly 6 hours. Granted, I have been watching stuff on Twitch and YouTube in the background, so I've been distracted. But yeah, nearly 6 hours building things here, checking trains. I stopped all the trains. I went over all the trains trying to find things. I'm still convinced there are trains that have the wrong filters on them, even though I have already gone over them once. I didn't realise the ward train was wrong. So the ward train is going to give us happiness anyway, so we don't need to add the mana brick to it. But we're going to add the mana brick to it because we are. Because we are. That's why. Now, I want to keep some mana brick for myself. We don't sell magic. No, we never sell mana pipes, so there's no point in selling them or packaging them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in right there. Packing's great. I do think they are used in omnipipe production, so we want to put them down here. We might not though. We might just do omnipipe production here. Or here, just run it straight off there. So the steam pipes in here may never get used, or mana pipes in here may never get used. We'll figure that out when we come to it. Should we need them, we have them all stored in there. We can do stuff with them. Oop. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do that. So you are going to be extracting mana brick to fill that one up, and you're going to be a mana brick to there as well. So we can sell it. What I'd really like to do is have some way of doing it so it's it prioritizes one over the other, but you can't do that with grabbers. I'd have to tap off the side here and do something with it, but it should be okay. It should be okay. This generates enough mana brick for us. It's quite slow. It's 10 seconds to go, but we can add workers to it because we do have a town centre here, rather than adding boosters to it. So wouldn't be a bad thing if we need to. Also steam, we can add steam to all of these, should we need to. The only issue I see is input from the good, but hopefully that is where our magic comes in. That's the idea. Okay, so now we find out whether I've got problems with that line here. I don't know. Yes, we do. Yep, you are on exactly the same line. No, you're not. No, you're not. You are one below that line. So if I was to do this, you can run straight over the top of that and it's absolutely fine. I have actually slowed down our air research slightly. because it was... yeah. Bah. Yeah. Bah. Bah, I tell you. Bah. Okay, there we go. So that's in there if that needs that. Okay. And you just literally want to be... I don't know what you're asking me. I've only got one. You can only output one type of good. Just output box stuff. But yeah. Yeah, we only have one line of air coming in. Of air stone coming in. So this is actually running slower. That's because air stone was way ahead of everything else. Now it's balanced out. I probably want to run a second line in. But it's really difficult because of where I put things. I don't actually know if I can run a second line underneath any of this to get through. I mean, we might be able to. Let's have a quick look see, shall we? Let's switch over to this. I need to run 2. So basically, everywhere it goes under a belt, I need to do something like that. Which is going to be really awkward here. Because that will no longer connect down to there. I'll have to redo that, which is not a major problem. Yeah. And the only thing is this is technically all going to be temporary, because once we get our system going better than this, we should you come this way, you go to that, so you go into there and then down to here. Turn a corner here. Right. There we go. Okay, you're happy, you're happy, you're happy. Fantastic. Okay. And you can see here, I have a very convenient little thing where I can copy it, and I can just click and drag. And it will let me build exactly what I need to build. I do have to run stuff underneath, so I have to kind of run it over the top. It puts in both the pillars and the top chute, which is really, really, really useful, and gives it enough space to do the thing it wants to do. So there we go, like that. And then I need to this bit here. No, not even remotely what I wanted. A little bit finicky with some of these weird pipe things. Don't always do what you expect it to do whilst you're doing it. Okay, so that should be good. And then what I should be able to do is all the way back here, copy the line, and then just drag it all the way along, at least here. That will create the connected line. And do the same here, but it breaks down into there. And from there, got to drag it out, round and into there. There we go. There we go. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Right, and then you just want to be boxed and boxed. You can get in there and do that. Thank you. Okay. line underneath again because I broke the line in one place. So bottom there we go, that should fix the line. And now we should be getting 2 lines of air stone, which will keep up our air stone and speed up our research again. So everything will be good. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. Okay. So, good to go. You'll also notice I've got loads of enchantments here. I needed to use up some mana brick because I had too much of it stored. So I just built some enchanters for mana brick. But these are all going to be doing our magic conveyor belts, which is very, very, very convenient. Because that's what we want to do next. We want to do magic conveyor belts and magic rails. And I think I'm going to do them right up here in these 2 end slots up here, which means moving this earth line, which is doable, I'll just turn it off, then we'll just run it out there along in here and in again. Easy peasy, easy peasy. We can plug it in, even plug it into the back of this, probably into the sides or back or somewhere. I don't know. We'll move that in a minute once some of these get used, but none of these are going to get used right now because we need to be grabbing more earth ethers, and I don't know if we're using earth ethers. Oh, yeah, we're using earth ethers because we're making the books. All the books here are being ready to be made. So, earth, air, fire, and water all being made. All being put into there. They can do things. The air knowledge is struggling because obviously we don't have as much air being made. Now we have more air being made. It'd be better air ethers. So everything will be good. Okay. Okay. So yeah, for the last few episodes, I keep going. We're gonna get magic conveyor belts done, and we're not gonna do it this episode either. I'm really sorry. I know. I took some time today to purposely build things and get stuff going. All these are exactly the same. So this tile, and this tile, this grid space are all the same. So these 3 are the same as these 3, these 3, these 3. They're just doing earth, air, fire, water. So they're all the same. And as you can see, I've got just the mana going along and connecting direct to it rather than going back to the train system. It just made more sense. And then this is the same thing. You've seen all this. You've seen me do all this. I did the M1 on camera, and I've done all the rest off camera. You haven't missed anything. It's just me plugging it together. And it is a little time consuming because obviously when you build a temple, you then have to wait for the barn to fill up with 200 earth ethers to build another temple, and then wait and then build another temple. And it's a little bit slow. It's a little bit of a slow process, but we did discover wards were a problem. That's an issue. Oh, and also let's build another train, shall we? Copy, pause. You're facing the wrong way. How dare you face that way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Yes. Boom. There we go. And you are magic. Okay. So you can pick up 5, which means you're actually going to pick up more than this is stored here. So I really hope I'm storing more than... No, I'm storing 200 of each one. Means if we upgrade it to 5 trains, we're not going to actually have enough. Do you know what? Train stations should be upgradable. Rather than starting straight at 200 go, they should start at like a barn. They should start at 50 with 8 slots. So they're like twice a barn, and you upgrade them through. That would be quite cool. But we have a timer here anyway, so they'll turn up here, they'll fill up with 200, and they'll wait a while and fill up with some more. Actually, no, because you're not picking up. That's not going to be sold to whatever, is it? It's going to be. It's here. It is these. These are going to be sold, and we're not making anything else here. So I could just double up. Oh, I added a timer here as well because our happiness dropped dramatically, like it kind of has now. I don't know why, but because they were waiting so long for air, so I added a timer here as well. So, yeah. Right. Okay. So let's do Magic Tome Volume 1 there as well. Turn that back on. And then we'll come in here and we will do level 12. Yeah, level 12 book. Fire, water, earth, air. So you're now storing 400 each one. So when a train comes along asking for 250, you can do that. Okay. So I will add all the trains. Add five things on each one of these trains here. That'll be awesome. Add another carriage on each one. That'd be fantastic. We'll go, we'll carry on, we'll do the thing. Everything will be fantastic, and we'll come back next time. And next time we will make the magic conveyor belt. Yes, we will. And we'll do rails as well. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.